We come your way every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Ghanaian time. And the program is brought to you by Ethereum Mission International, the Church for Spiritual Empowerment. The main purpose of the program is to awaken us to our true self. Some people say it's Corona time, so make a date with us and be empowered. To take the fear and the panic away from you, for you to become bold and know we live in God. So this is the time for you to stay calm and tune in. You can watch us on Facebook or on Google. It's Aquentufo Radio UK if you are watching online. You can also listen to us or watch us on our Skype, Aquentufo Radio. This evening we are blessed to have one of the sweet boys on earth. The sweet voices on earth. We have one of them here this evening. In the person of Sister Philippa Arthur. She comes with a topic, build your success character. Build your success character. Without wasting much time, let's link up with her. And as usual, my name is Doki. Hello, Philippa.
Hello, Dorcas. Good morning.
Yes, it's always. Did you say good morning?
Yes, I did.
Great. It's always morning in God's kingdom.
Yes, it is. It is.
Oh,
it's always morning in God's kingdom. How are you, Dorcas?
I am blessed. And of course, you know why I'm blessed, right?
Tell me.
Oh, I'm blessed to have you. With your sweet voice to... Can you complete the sentence?
Pardon?
I said, I am blessed to have you on the show with your sweet voice to... Can you complete the sentence?
My sweet...
Sorry?
To empower the world.
Great. Certainly. How are you doing?
I'm good. And I'm blessed to be here on your platform.
How do you feel? I mean, you know why I'm asking that. In times of this stress, I mean, it's worldwide. Corona, that's the news, trending. How do you feel as a person?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm not really perturbed because I'm following the health instructions that have been given. But I also have no room for fear. I don't know. I think that the worst thing that can happen from this is to die. You know, and we're all going to die anyway. So, so if you die, it's normal. I'm not saying people should die, so I'm not disregarding the gravity of the situation, but I'm just saying that if the mind is the powerful tool of man, then in this same circumstance and situation, you can only win through the power of your mind. So if you hold on to fear, your fear will definitely happen. But if you hold on to the good or the possible good that this whole pandemic, as World Health Organization describes it, is seeking to bring or seeking to do, then you can walk assured that as you physically do what you're supposed to do, then you are protected. Not by anything, but by the power of your mind. So, yes, that's me and what I think about it.
Amazing. I have spoken to quite a number of people concerning the corona. It looks like the few Ethereans I interacted with, They are not perturbed. Some are saying it's normal. And I'm wondering, what makes Ethereans feel it's normal? Why are they saying it's normal? I'm not perturbed. It's part of life. Some are even saying it has all Ethereans are saying it has a divine reason. Why?
Doctor, Ethereum mission stands for what? The Church for Spiritual Empowerment. And the reason why we are here is to fulfill spirit. So nothing outside of spirit will happen to us. Ethereans have the consciousness that it is God, it can only be God, and only God happens. So whatever happens in this state, in this earth state, is God happening. So irrespective of corona, irrespective of Ebola, irrespective of HIV/AIDS, irrespective of measles, meningitis, it is all happening in God, because God cannot oppose itself, or God cannot create anything against itself. The fear of the world is as a result of their thinking that there's something outside of God that can happen. So you find them praying against coronavirus as if it is another expression of the devil that they have already created. So because of their concept of an existing devil, this pain must not come from God, but it must come from that devil. But Ethereans are of the mindset, or are in true spiritual power, such that whether pain or pleasure, it is all part of the God experience. Ethereans are not afraid of death, and so we are not afraid to die. If we will all die once anyway, it's our fear that we will die. It's our fear for this virus that we will die, or we will die before our time. A time that we don't even know when we will die. So when you think about it, the best you can do is to, if you are in this consciousness of the Ethereum, yours is to bless the world with your thinking, bless the world with your calm nature, as you are doing all the physical, following all the health regulations and instructions that have been given to treat the virus. And as Brother Ishmael would say, it cannot be worse than death, because death is the only, according to man, is the worst thing that can happen to man. So if you will die anyway, then you shouldn't be afraid of this virus. You just need to be calm and follow the health instructions. So yes.
Beautiful. You talk with all boldness and even excitement in your voice. Wow. Would you say the corona led to your topic? Did it motivate your topic in any way?
Well, yeah, it's actually interesting you mentioned, because it's after, this topic, it wasn't inspired by the coronavirus, but later today, when I came to prepare, I realized that no, the whole character goes deeper, even to that level, because if we have a spiritual character where we see life as happening irrespective of pain or pleasure, then this wouldn't be an issue of a virus that is would not be something we should be afraid of or we should be panicking about. So yes, it's true that it has something to do with the corona, but that's not what inspired me. It's actually a quote from Brother Ishmael Tete that really inspired this topic, and it's something I've been thinking about. So that's why I chose the topic. So it's good. I'll delve into a bit about building our spiritual character if time permits us today. So yes.
Beautiful, amazing. You are welcome.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. of Akuntufour Radio. I welcome you again to another powerful session of Hour of Empowerment. Hour of Empowerment is brought to you by the Assyrian Mission, the Church for Spiritual Empowerment. Assyrian Mission is about anchoring heaven on earth, and our vision is that of a unified world in which everyone is a catalyst that is activating and promoting the innate good in one another. Can you imagine a world where the good that you are is calling forth and inviting the good that I am, and the good that I am is calling forth and inviting the good that you are? That would be a good and peaceful world if we were practicing this world in this time of coronavirus. We would be calling forth the good in coronavirus to express as our lives and the good that we can be to bless coronavirus. Assyrian Mission is located in Ghana on the General Ankara Highway Street, next to the World Filling Station in Sakaman, Accra. Our phone numbers are 0264 177 633 and 0548 177 633. We come your way with the Hour of Empowerment this and every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if today is your first time joining us, I welcome you once again, and I pray that the wisdom of God uses me to be a blessing unto you this evening. So without much ado, I move into the teaching for today. And today, my teaching is build your success character. Build your success character. Why is it important for us to build our success character? We'll identify that. We'll know what building a success character means. We'll know what it actually means, what success character actually means, and how important it is in our life on earth. You remember probably as a child, your parents or even your mother want you to do something and would emphasize or would force that you do that. Probably, for example, going to visit an elderly relative, forcing you to do your homework, making sure you get up early and then go to school and be at school in time, making sure you don't watch television, all those things that look like our parents were forcing us to become were actually, formative experiences that has made a lot of contribution in your life, if you check it. The times when I was young, I couldn't use a phone till I completed senior high school. When I was young, I thought my parents are just too strict. Everybody's using the phone. Why can't I use the phone? But now I ask myself, what character were my parents trying to get me to come or to develop? If they say, do your homework before you watch television, and even television, they'll tell you, watch the news. What character were my parents or my elderly people in the community trying to get me to develop? The word character is derived from the Greek word charaxo, which means I engrave. So character is an engraved behavior that is etched onto us because of a particular reason or a particular way we have to behave. But I want to look into the big picture. Let's look at the big picture before our existence or even possible. For so long, man has come to believe that there is God, a perfect divine being, and then there is man. Man in the Bible is described as a naturally born sinner, I'm summarizing, a naturally born sinner who sins as filthy as a rag and who is doomed to eternal hell, save our sins are forgiven by the Son of God, who is Jesus. So the Bible makes us understand that we are made from sin, right from Adam and Eve. And as men, even our righteousness are filthy as a rag before God, and we are doomed to eternal hell until Jesus Christ, the holy child of God, saves us. This thinking, what has it done to man? What has happened is that now man doesn't believe he has a responsibility or a role to play in his actions or inactions. And even their consequences, man is not ready to accept the consequences of his actions or inactions. So man has become a blame pusher because we created a devil to push our blame on. So something good must come from God and something bad must come from the devil. I give these examples because that is the root of man's inability to build a character, using the Bible to explain that point. We have therefore become unconscious. We have become passive participants in our own lives and even in this grand scheme of life. We proudly tell ourselves that the world is not our home and we are just passing through. If you are somebody with this thinking that the world is not your home, you are just passing through. There's even a song, "This world is not my home, I'm just passing through." So man thinks that there is a better place they are yet to move to and experience. There's a better life in heaven they are going to experience. And so their earth life and whatever happens to their earth life, they passively participate in it. So we are waiting for Jesus Christ to whisk us into this heaven to experience the good or the greater hope. So we are not being responsible. We have ignorantly shut our eyes to the role we have to play in our universe. We have also failed to see how our inactions and actions affect the whole. We have also not realized that we came from life and into life for life. We came from life into life for life. We have not realized that we are cosmic emergent beings here on earth to do God and be God. So because we have this sense of separation between a God, there is a God and there is a man, we are not realizing, we are failing to realize the attributes of this or the character of this God whom or which we emerged from. We have not realized our oneness with this absolute reality. We've not realized the character of the absolute reality. We've not realized the character of omnipotence, the character of omnipresence, and the character of omniscience. We think that we are separate from God, and so we have not realized what? The spiritual character of the God of our soul. We have not realized the spiritual character of the God of our soul. In Genesis chapter 1, the first chapter, in the biblical description of the creation story, we are told that, and God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. We are also told that in order, God created the entire world or the entire universe in 7 days. Then, in the same Bible or in Genesis, we are told that we were created in the image and likeness of this God of order. We were created in the image and likeness of this God that said, "Let there be," and there was. We're created in the image and likeness of that God that created in order the world. Then in Galatians 5:22-23, we are told that the fruit of this God, or this spirit, this God image, are love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. These are characters. These are spiritual characters. They do not just happen by chance. Indwelling you, God's perfection as an emergent being, the perfection of God, that orderliness of God, that God that from beginning said it is very good indeed, created you in its image, hence you emerge from the image of God. Then this image, we are being told, has some fruits, and these fruits are the character of God, the character of love, the character of joy, the character of peace, the character of kindness, the character of faithfulness, the character of gentleness, and the character of self-control. That is the fruit. And like any tree that bears fruit, it goes through the process. It goes through a process. The seed is sown, you water it, you nurture it, you groom it, you trim it, you nurture and develop the seed to become that mighty fruit-bearing tree. So if you are created in the image and likeness of God, and you're already an emergence of the emergent, then you need to cultivate, you need to nurture these fruits so that they become characters that lead to your success in all the areas of your life, be it your social life, your spiritual life, your physical life, your psychological life, and your financial life. You need to practice, nurture, cultivate these fruits. What we don't know is that your character becomes a law unto your life, a law that runs your life. Let me read exactly what the Bible says. I'll come back to that. But we should realize that whatever our character, that is what is causing our experience. So we will sit there and pray to God to do something for us. But our character repels that which we are asking for. So what your character cannot do for you, the God you are praying to will not and cannot do it. So Ishmael, my guru, would say, God cannot do for you what your character will not do for you. Let's see how the dictionary defines character. So the dictionary defines character as the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. The character and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. And in Ethereum mission, we define success as doing what honors and fulfills you and promotes life. Success is doing anything that honors and fulfills you and promotes life. So I put together a definition of success character. Success character then are those characters, those distinctive mental and moral characters that fulfill you and promote life. Distinctive or unique mental, moral, emotional characters that fulfill you and promote life? Do you have a character that produces the laws of success? Do you have a character that produces or births the law of victory? Do you have a character that, irrespective of whatever is happening, you are moving in success because that is the law your character is producing? What law is your character creating? The orderly and perfect character of the biblical God led to the creation of the universe and all the things in it. The character of Yeshua, whom the world now calls Jesus, to see and vibrate in love only, that was a character. That character is what led to the discovery of the Christ pathway. The Christ pathway to God consciousness and not carnal consciousness. So what is your character creating? What is the life-enhancing good your character is creating? The character of God was order. The character of God was let there be. As a result of that orderly, perfect character of God, let there be, and there was. Your character, you can say that through your prayer, God, let there be this. If your character does not produce or cannot produce the let there be, what you are seeking will only be a temporary pleasure or will not be sustainable because you are seeking that which your character cannot sustain. So your characters become laws that run your life. What is your character? What is your success character? And what law is it creating? And what law is it running, or on what law is your life being run by your character? I personally realized from this teaching, as I'm teaching the world, I'm also learning from my teaching because I can see that I have a lot of work to do when it comes to building my success character. I can be very passionate about starting something. Then I started, then I'm fully involved. Then it gets to the point where I'm not fully involved again. Because I have not built that character to see through that which I start, I end up stopping midway. So I will start something enthusiastically and I stop midway. An identification of that weakness means I need to build a character to see things through. A character to start and finish. I need to intentionally start and finish. On that note, you realize that there's a character that may be repelling people or opportunities away from you, and then you blame so-called witches. So your present character is creating your destiny. Hence, if someone will say, God will not do for you what your character cannot do for you. Your present character is creating your destiny. So you need to check your character and stop praying to God to do for you what your present character will not do for you. So ask yourself, what is my present physical character? Do I have a physical character or a character that says, I eat healthy food? And irrespective, you eat healthy food. You have a character that says, every morning I will jog every morning. A character of wealth, of health. What is your character for health? What is your character for your physical body? Do you eat anything? Do you put anything into your mouth? What is your character for your psychological well-being? What is your psychological character? When the storms are raging and it seems like all hope is being lost, what is your mental character? Your mental character that says, or that could be that irrespective of the pain that happens to me, I only see and think the good. Or you see the good and the divine in yourself and in all of life. What is that mental character? What is that? Identify that mental character or psychological character. What is your social character? You are looking for a boyfriend, yet you are staying at home. You are not allowing yourself to get to know people. What is that character of yours that repels people away from you? You need to identify it. Or what is that character that needs to be changed, to bring the right people and provide you with the right people who will come and provide you with the right ideas? What is your social character? How do you relate to your community? How do you relate to the people around you? What is your financial character of success? Remember, it is something that is engraved, and you cannot engrave it if you do not. Character is something that is engraved, and you cannot engrave it if you do not go through the process. So, what is your financial character? Do you say that irrespective of the money I get, if it's even 1 cedi, I'll say 50%. What is that character that does not change? That character that irrespective of what circumstance happens, you are faithful. What is that character? That financial character. You have a vision of being the wealthiest man in the world, for example. Yes. And you are praying to God that you achieve that dream or that vision. Yes. Your character for your financial life does not reflect that vision. Just think about it. So how would you be the wealthiest man on earth if you do not have the character of saving even the little you get? I'm not saying that saving can lead you to riches. Of course, saving has led to people's riches. But you need to have that character. You see, when life identifies you with your character, life respects you and life listens to you. When your character is that you'll be truthful and honest, if your character is truth and honesty, irrespective of situations, life is truthful and honest to you. That is the law you have given to life, and that is the law life responds to you with. This issue of character is really an important one, because we do not see our oneness with the whole. Because of that, we think that it's okay. We are God. Our character is our destiny. You create your destiny with your character. So the old adage that says your destiny is in your hands. It's true, because your destiny is in your character. What you be today is dependent on what you are or what you were yesterday. Is dependent on the life you are choosing to be or the character you are choosing to be in now. When you are in integrity with life, life is in integrity with you. If you are lying to life, life lies to you. So check your life and stop blaming witches and wizards and smaller devils for your happenings. The happenings that you can easily take charge of and control. So what is your success character? What is that character of victory? What is that character that even when they are cutting off your head, you will still be with that character? When Jesus had the opportunity, Jesus could have said that he is not one with God and then wouldn't have been crucified. But Jesus had that character of oneness with God. And hence, because of that character, Jesus was crucified. But ask yourself, in the crucifixion, what was the most valuable aftermath? How is your character promoting life? That is what we are talking about. Building a success character. A character that defies the nonsense of the world. A character that brings out your spiritual character and blesses all of life. In this age or in this time of coronavirus, are you going to allow the fears of people to stop your true character? Your character that sees only God happening. Your character of it can only be God and only God happening to me. Are you allowing the media, are you allowing people around you to push you off that character? Stay true to your God character. Stay true to the character that leads you to your success. With saying this, you realize that character must be an intentional approach. You must have an intentional approach to building your character. It must be intentional. It must not be something that you just should happen. It must be something that you purpose to happen. Your success character is distinctive to who you are. Your success character is distinctive to who you are. You are a woman. Your success character is distinctive in your persona, your divine spiritual images and likeness of God, as the Bible describes it. Your success character is distinctive. Hence, one person's success character may not be the same as another, because vision is also important in the building, in the intentional building of your character. Until you have a vision, building a character for the success of that vision may not be important to you. Building a character, a success character, also means that you need to have a vision for your life. If you don't have a vision for your life, life will give you a vision. Because trust me, you are here to do God. So if you don't have a vision for your life, life will also find its own vision for you, and you'll be living by life vision. You are in total, life has given you the ability to use your mind, to use your intelligence. So until you have a vision, building a character of success becomes unimportant. So let's look a little into nature, and let's look at identify some success character of nature. So, in the Ethereum mission, we respect the elements of life, the air, fire, water, and earth, because we believe that they existed before I existed. The air was existing before you were born. You came to meet the air, you came to meet the waters, you came to meet the earth, the mountains, the valleys, you came to meet all that. So we respect the elements of life. So let's look at the success character of the elements. Let's take the air. What is the character of the air? First, let's identify the vision of the air or the mission of the air. The air purposes that its goal is to breathe you. Whilst you're on this earth plane, is to breathe you, to give you life. The air is breathing. The air is purposing to give you life. That is its purpose. Now let's see how the air relates with you. Because of that vision that the air has to breathe you, to give you life, check it. It breathes you without you even breathing it. Even when you close your nose and your mouth, the air will want to fill you up for you to start breathing it. It has that character. The character to be giving you life every microsecond, every minute, every hour, every moment on earth. The air has that character What is your success character? The air is successful breathing us. What is your success character? Ask yourself. What is that one thing that you are doing in the fulfillment of your purpose, in the fulfillment of your vision? In the first place, what is your vision? What is your mission? What is your vision and mission in life? When you identify it, identify that character that leads to the fulfillment, that leads to the expression of that vision. The air is doing it. What are you waiting for? Build that character now. Now let's look at the character of the fire of the sun. Let's look at the sun. Its obligation is to what? Shine. To give you day, to give you light. Whether you like it or not, if it's the right season, the sun will shine. And the sun rises where? At the east and sets at the west. You do not wake up and go and call the sun, oh sun, come, shine on me. You do not. The sun's obligation is to shine, to give you light, to give you life. So the sun has that success character. The earth revolves around the sun, causing day and night. Do you realize the success characters of the elements? If the earth decides today not to revolve around the sun, all of life will soon. There will be cessation of life. But no, they have that character to give life unto life, to propose life. Irrespective of what you do to the earth, you will throw rubbish on the earth, you will earthquake. Fumes into the atmosphere, whatever it is. Yes, they are staying true to their success character. What is your success character? What is your success character? What is that one vision? What is that mission you are seeking to fulfill? And what is that one character? Even if it's just one, what is that one success character that is creating a law that will create the laws for your life? Check your life. Maybe you're unemployed because there's just one character that is producing the law that is not making you get the right job. What is that character? Identify it and resolve to work towards that character, to become that success character that brings you victory, that brings you the laws of success, that makes you win and conquer life. You win with life. You are one with life. You win with life. It all depends on your character. Look at the waters of life. The water. What is the character of the water? Have you asked yourself? This vast ocean. How does the water come about? How? What is your success character? Because clearly I can take the elements and I can already know that one thing, that purpose for which we are in operation. Let's even look at the ant. The ant. In the Bible, it says that be wise. If you want to be wise as what? The ant. So, what is the character of ants? during the dry season, they start in search for their food. They are not sluggish, they are not lazy. The character of the ant is prepared. Be prepared. That is the character of the ant. Be prepared. The ant will not whine and complain, oh, it's okay, I have a little backache. I cannot do what I have to do. Oh, my leg. Oh, my tie. Oh, I need to do something with my money so I can't pay my tie this month. Be prepared. When you understand the principles of life, life serves you well. What is the success character? And how are you building that one character from today that is going to change the laws you have set in your life by your character? What is that one character? Is it punctuality? Do you always have an excuse to get to work late? Check it. Because if you respond to life with lateness, life will respond to you with lateness. So you realize that you want something, you always want something, you don't get it at the right time. Check your character. It could be that you have not developed that character of punctuality, that life must respond to you at the time you call. That is the principle of life. In Ethereum Mission, we teach the principle of life. It is not about a devil or it's not even about a sky god. You are the revelation of God. So you call the laws that run your life. You always have an excuse for something. Check that character. Because life will have an excuse for you to when you need something. It's that simple. It's that simple. Hence, this topic builds a success character. Now we've looked a bit into nature. Let's look a bit into our societal role models, the people that you look up. Let's look at the famous Bill Gates, who I believe is amongst the top 5 richest people in the world. Documentary Inside the Mind of Bill Gates. Trust me, this man, punctual on the dot, read 50 books in a year. And you think it's easy to build that character? He built that character intentionally because of the vision he had. Because of his vision to see a world of good health, a world where health is accessible to all, good quality healthcare is accessible to all. Because of that vision, he has a character of passion. He has a passion that drives that vision. And he's punctual. He has a character of punctuality. And would you be surprised that life will be punctual with him when it comes to his finances? This man is an avid reader, reads 50 books a year. Why? Just so he can expand his knowledge, he can expand his depth of knowledge, he can add to his ideas, he can think outside the box. What do you want to be? How do you want to be what you want to be? And what must you do? What character must you build to be that which you want to be? Build a character of success. Bill Gates built one. He did. Actually, There were times he had to forego the pleasures of this life. Fun time with friends, clubbing, hanging out. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that know your vision. Because all that matters in this life anyway, at the end, is your impact matrix. How wide was your impact in life? How well did you promote life? Whose life did you touch? What is the quality of life you gave to people? After all that matters, then find a character that resonates with that vision. Bill Gates has done that. People describe him as focused. People have described him as a relentless visionary. He has a silent moment. He has in the documentary, inside the mind of Bill Gates, he has a moment he goes away from the world, his solitude, he brainstorms. That is a character. Do you have a character where you have time for yourself? You spend time for yourself to download divine ideas, divine revelations for life? Do you have a character like that? Build a character like that. Now let's look at the success character of Steve Jobs. Another visionary. In fact, some call him unscrupulous. A visionary, a focused person, a risk taker, a passionate person, a control person. Name 5 successful people or role models you know, and the common character trait. Punctuality is one. We have 24 hours in a day. How well do you use yours? Do you want to be known as the one who always is late for meetings, is late for class? Do you want to be known as the late comer? How meaningful or how impactful is that? How life promotional is it when you are referred to as a late comer? Or do you want to be known as the girl who always lies? How impactful, how life promotional is lying? Build a success character. A character that people know that as for this person, the way he is, this cannot be true of this person. Stand for something. Stand for a character that should be known for. My own guru and daddy, Brother Ishmael Tete, has a character of punctuality, a character of bringing joy and birthing potential. He's built on it. He's worked on it. He's gone into silence to think about ways to fulfill that vision of creating a peaceful world. What is that character? That one character you want to be known for. Because trust me, there is no God in you. There is God as you on this earth plane. This world is your home. You are just not passing through. Your character creates laws in this home. What you are, what you become in this home is what you go out with. You cannot be less of you in this home and expect to be more in another unknown home. You can only be that which you are here. So don't wait on a heaven before you go and show your character, your spiritual character. Don't wait on heaven to go and show the character, which is the fruit of the Spirit, which you could have shown to bless the life of many on this earth plane. This world is your home. You are just not passing through. What is your character for success in this home? What is your character of success in this space, this time, this energy, this circumstance? What is your God character? What is your social character? I can go on and mention names. Oprah Winfrey, Beyonce, Osajeko, Dr. Cameron Kuma, Maya Angelou, even our own Yasanswa, Nelson Mandela. When you read about these, you realize that there was a character that they stood for. What is your character? That one character, even if it's just one, that people know you, or people can vouch for you and say that no, this cannot be Dorcas, this cannot be Kweku, this cannot be Kojo. Because Kojo is honest. Kojo will not steal the money. Kojo will not lie. Kojo will not, What is that one character? You need to build that character now. How do we do this? I call this the 30-day challenge. The 30-day challenge. What you do is that for each of the areas of your life, so you have your social life, which is your spiritual life, which is your relationship with utmost reality, your relationship with your inner being, your relationship with life, your spiritual life. Then you have your social life, how you relate with your friends, your community, your business partners, your boyfriends, your husbands, your spouses, your wives. That's the social life. Then you have your psychological life. How do you, your mental life, your thinking, your thought patterns, your emotions, your beliefs, all that form your psychological life. Then you have your physical life in terms of your health, your body, how you relate with your body, how you relate with your health. Then we have the financial life, your finances. How do you manage your finances in terms of what's your relationship with your financial life? Providing service, making money, all that. What we have to do in this 30-day challenge is that we have to identify one success character that we want to develop in each of our lives, the life that I've mentioned. The SSCPS, which is spiritual, social, psychological, physical, and financial. What is that one character that you want to develop in these areas? So it could be that in your spiritual life, you really want to have a deeper connection with spirit. You want to have a deeper connection with ultimate reality or God, with the omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient God. You want to have a deeper connection with that. Or you want to, or because you want to have a deeper connection with that, you are deciding to pour libation every morning before you step out. You are deciding to pour libation every morning before you step out. Or you are deciding to meditate every morning before you step out. So first, identify the vision. What is the purpose for my spiritual life? Is it that, so like I said, you want to have a deeper connection with God, then what character are you going to build to have a deeper connection with God? Okay, I'm going to build the character of praying every morning, or pouring libation every morning, or meditating every morning before I step out. Just one, just choose one. It could be doing a 30-minute meditation. Then for 30 days, don't stop. There are times the threshold will come. No, it's okay, you're tired, your body's tired. Oh no, you can go and do it in the office. Oh no. No, stick to that character for 30 days. Then in your social life, it could be that you want to, maybe you are an introvert, and so you are not meeting the right network and all. So you are seeking, your purpose is to build your network. So then you are deciding to go out or to go for a conference or to attend an event once every month. No, in fact, once every week. Once every week. So like in 30 days, you could do like four weeks. So if that is your goal, you make sure if that's the character you want to build, the character of meeting people and widening your network, you do that. Physically, what do you want to achieve? Do you weigh 65 and you want to move to 60? If that is your goal, what do you need to do to come to 60? To weigh 60 kg, what do you need to do? Maybe you need to jog or you need to exercise every morning and evening. If that is what you are deciding to do within the 30 days, let nothing stop you. You wake up in the morning, you motivate yourself, you tell yourself that for the vision I see, for the purpose that I see, I want to do this. Trust me, it's not easy building this character or these characters, but you must be driven by the passion of seeing your vision fulfilled. Live with the passion of seeing your vision fulfilled and how your vision is promoting you and promoting life. That's the only way you'll be pushed. It takes a lot to be a man, but the man who has the vision of the great good he can be, that man, that's what makes that man different from any other man. So what is your mental or physical or psychological character that you want to build? What is it? Do you want to see the good and the divine in yourself and in all of life? What do you need to do? You can take a meditational technology, maybe Born Leader. You can get a meditational technology from a Syrian mission or a book, The Way Forward, that you read every day for the next 30 days. You read that book every day for the next 30 days to enhance your consciousness, to improve your psychological skills. And your financial life, what is your success character for your financial life? What is that one thing you want to do to improve your financial life? It could be that you are not currently saving and you want to save 50 cedis every month. Make sure, you see, when you get the vision, life finds way for you to make that 50 cedis. Check it. You realize that maybe you are not giving any much so that you can save 50 cedis. But because you have purpose that you want to save 50 cedis, and that is the character you are going by, life will find means and ways of giving you money that will help you save 50 cedis. That is the importance of building a character. So identify that. So this should be a character. These characters, you must identify them based on the purpose or the vision or the mission which you want to fulfill or accomplish. So you also ask yourself, what is the one success character if I develop will fulfill me and promote life? If you are finding it difficult, ask yourself this question. What is the one success character if I develop will fulfill me and promote the universe even after my death? What is the one success character if I develop will fulfill me and promote the universe even after my death? So get ready, let's strap our seatbelts and get ready with this 30-day challenge where we probe into spirit, the Spirit of God indwelling us, to find out that one, even if it's just one, success character we can develop and that will fulfill us and promote our life even before our death. And do it. Let's identify this and do it. So, lovely listeners, this is what time will permit us to teach. And I believe that you have learned about the importance of character to you as a spirit to you as an individual living in this space called life, you have realized that character is that which creates the Lord. Character is that which creates your destiny. Your destiny is in your hands. Your destiny is in your character. So choose a new life today. Choose a character of God. Choose a character that opens you up to experience God even more. Choose a character that promotes life, that promotes you, that promotes all around you, and your life will never be the same. This has been the hour of awakening and empowerment with Ethereum Mission, the Church for Spiritual Empowerment. We have been transforming life and growing vision for 45 years. And hour of empowerment and awakening comes to you this and every Tuesday and Thursday at the same time, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Ethereum Mission is located at the General Ankara Highway Street, close to the Well Filling Station at Sakamanakra. Our telephone numbers are 0548 177 633, 0548 177 633, and 0264 177 633. If this work, you find this work beneficial to you, you find this teaching changing your life or empowering you in any way, do also bless us with your love offering through the same mobile numbers. We also have a branch in Takrade, located on the Day Street in the Anadi Estate. And our telephone number for our Takrade branch is 0561 166 330. 0561 166 330. If you are in Kumasi, we welcome you to our fellowship at the Deba Court Hotel. We meet every Sunday at the Deba Court Hotel. Deba Court Hotel is behind Dr. Badu in Adiambra. And our Kumasi contact number is 0561 166 331, 0561 166 331. In the UK, you will find us at the 58 Gorringe Park Avenue. We have a branch of the 58 Gorringe Park Avenue in Mitcham, Surrey. Our postcode there is CR4-2DG, CR4-2DG. And the phone number to call in the UK is 0208 648. I take it again, 0208 646 6129. 0208 646 6129. God bless you.
God bless you. That has been an amazing journey. Wonderful topic, brilliant delivery. Wow. I kept making so many notes, and I'm certain our viewers and listeners have learned a lot as well. One of the questions that has imprinted on my heart is, what is the character you want to build? What is the character you want to build? And she even emphasized saying, what is the one character you want to build? Philippa, is it easy to build a character? Hello?
I'm here. Doctor, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Is it easy to build a character?
My answer to that is nothing is easy. Nothing is easy. But when you have the passion, when you have the vision of what you want to achieve and the great good you want to be in life, you need to, as a matter of fact, wake up every day, irrespective of how difficult it becomes. It's not easy because not everybody will understand you. In character building, somebody will think you are too normal, somebody will think you are too strict, somebody will think you are too over-principled. People will have their thinking about you in that moment of character building. You know, you will have to, especially, for example, in your finances, if you have to save, let's say, 100 cedis a month means that you need to cut out on certain free gifts, and it's very difficult. Buying those nice shoes for your legs is difficult, not to be doing those things anymore. But it is the vision. So I kept emphasizing on purpose. What is the reason why you want to build that character? That should be the guiding principle. Because if Brother Ishmael has the vision of creating world peace, I believe it is the vision of the possibility of world peace happening that gets him up. Because there are times that he will get tired. His body will say, oh, today you are tired, just sleep more, sleep more. But he wakes up, downloading and bringing the messages. So it's not easy at all, especially we have flesh, and the flesh too can be very, saying what it wants. So it's not easy at all, but we should be pushed by the purpose. The purpose is what must push us to building that character.
Amazing. You can leave your questions and contributions on Facebook if you are watching us live or on our Skype Aqua24 Radio. Today our time is fast spent, and so we wouldn't be taking phone calls. We have our last question for her and we draw the curtains, and I'm pretty sure she'll come with the second part of her topic. So this question is from Emmanuel from Finland. He says, does it mean character has a link to our purpose in life? Does it mean our character has a link with our purpose in life?
So the question, Emmanuel, the truth is your character must have a link with your purpose in life. It is your purpose in life that must define what character you should exhibit or you should develop. So in my submission, I shared that your character, building a character must be intentional. It must be an intentional approach. It must not be something that just comes to you. It must be an intentional approach, so that if you know that your purpose in life, you are to be that wealthy man that provides, that has $1 billion in his account to be able to build hospitals and health centers for sick people in Africa, that vision or that purpose will define your character. It means that you need to be a risk taker in terms of your finances. It means that you need to be aligned with certain information that will help that. And that is the character building. It must be intentional. So truth is, our characters must be in line with our purpose. We must intentionally decide to build characters because of the vision we want to achieve. Because, like I said, the only reason why we are here is to do God, is to fulfill God, is to make impact, is to touch lives, is to bless people with the quality of our lives. So yes.
Great. He comes back to say thumbs up. That was a great topic and delivery.
Thank you.
Great. Are you coming back with part 2?
Yes, I'll come back on Thursday. Tuesday, next week Tuesday.
Great.
I'll come back to the part 2 or different topic.
Great. So we'll leave the rest of the questions for Tuesday for some clarification and more explanations. Great.
Great.
We appreciate you for your time. That was an excellent topic and delivery. We have learned a lot. It was really packed and loaded with wisdom. We appreciate you very much. See you on Tuesday. Bye.
Bye. See you.
Father, Mother God, lift my vision beyond duality and seeming opposites to that sacred vision of your one and indivisible self. O God, Grant me the blessed vision that sees only your divine presence in and through all of life. You are the only power without opposite. There is nothing else besides you. You encompass the earth, the solar and other starry systems and galaxies. You alone are God. To you I surrender always, and from you I draw my power. So now, my spirit rises with the spirit of life, and the sound of my voice echoes